And what do you think the biggest challenge was for you? And I'm curious, not just only during shooting and filming, but you know, our country's going through a racial divide. Our country is also going through a divide when it comes to politicizing masks. Our country is going through so much right now. And what I learned was a lot of my Black women friends, you know, some of them had mental breakdowns. There were suicides in the industry. What was your biggest mental challenge, whether it be in acting or whether it be learning something about yourself that you didn't know that you had?
I love that question so much. Go ahead,
Yeah.
KJ.
Do you want to? I think it's the dilemma for being a Black person in America at any given time. It's, you know, for me, I'm having the breakout moment in my life, and my brothers and sisters are literally being murdered in their homes. So do I forget that that's happening so that I can enjoy my own thing? You know, I had to have a real talking to, because when it first started happening with the protests, I was out there every day and I was stressed and I was breaking out and I was crying every day. And I would probably be in that category of someone who had a mental breakdown for sure. And several of my friends, Novi being one of them, was like, you need to sit down. Like, she literally called me and was like, KJ, you're doing too much. And it took that and her saying that to really resonate with me and see what was at stake, because I'm risking not being able to tell another story in my life. Mm-hmm. I am risking the rest of the cast. I am doing, you know, because I'm mad as hell for my brother and my sisters and everybody else. So it's hard. We can all agree that it's hard. We sat on the phone, we cried together. So it's a lot. And we're still trying to reconcile it. It's still every day trying to reconcile it. It's not just this pandemic that has created that. I think the pandemic allowed us to really sit in it, you know, and really allow it to like hit us without distraction free, but it still affects every single one of us, every one of us.
Yeah. And I really want to add on to that. And I feel specifically for Black women, our job, in my opinion, is not to always be on the front line. We've been on the front line since we've been born. Our job is to continue our legacy at this point, you know, and I feel like what's becoming clear for me is everyone has to really play their position. The protests are necessary. The conversations are necessary. You know what I'm saying? Every single part of this conversation is necessary. And when KJ was mad, we're all rightfully mad. We let her be. You know what I'm saying? We can't tell KJ what to do. She gonna go out the street. She gonna do her thing. You know, she gonna rah, as she should, because the rage of a Black person has been so filtered. We have every right to feel the way that we feel right now, you know, and after we've come out of that emotion, which I think we're entitled to feel, now we have to take focus and say, okay, what is our position? Where are we going from here? What is our leadership role now? You know what I'm saying? Because millions of people watch Sistas, and that it's teaching young girls, young boys what not to do in relationships, things, what not to, and that's going to help bring our family back together, bring this unconditional love that we need in our community back together. So it's really that. I had to sit down and think about it too, because I feel the same way. I want to be on the streets every single day, but then I had to say, why were you chosen a year before this to happen to sit next to Tyler? Why are you here in this seat? What can you do from this table? So that's what I really am focusing on. And I think that after we got off of set, that really just illuminated in our personal lives even more. Like, how intentional can we be now? Because artists, we're necessary, you know, we really are necessary.
Yes, I agree with that 100%, Novi, yes.
Well, thank you so much, ladies. I mean, seriously, I could talk to you all in a forum setting for 30 minutes, but of course, you know, we only have 7 minutes here. So I want to just say congratulations not only on season 2, shooting it so quickly, and but also making history. You know how the NBA created their history, you know, with the bubble. You all are a part of history, Hollywood and Atlanta history, this industry history as Black women. So thank you. And I'm going to speak it into existence. I can't wait to tell our viewers that Sistas has been renewed for season 3.
Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Yes.